And on this episode of Controversial Conversation, we have.
You can sniff it. You could go near it and smell it
Yeah,
if
okay.
you wanted to. I'm not saying I do that.
Alright. I'll take your word for it.
You could sniff chalk. You could sniff chalk. What's wrong with that?
I didn't say. Like after you use sanitizer, the cooling feeling.
That's what you describe it as.
Oh no, I'm just saying that's probably better.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh. Should probably try eating sanitizer or something.
I like when I asked for a football on my 8th birthday, like a football shaped cake. How come they couldn't even get the circle right? How come there's all of a sudden this cakes that are for all shapes and sizes?
Wow.
Welcome to Controversial Conversation with me, Tarun Menon, and your other host.
Rahul Harikumar.
a
And
fairly-
I want to put something out there, Tarun.
Yes.
We have officially hit 100 subscribers. So it's a very small yet a big milestone for us.
What do you mean small?
It's
Part
a
of that
start.
is
It's a
small.
start.
100 people is like 10 times more people than I talk to.
Yeah, I mean that's why I brought it up.
Okay.
I'm just saying it's a small milestone.
It's a milestone regardless, guys. Keep the subscribe count coming in, I'd say.
Yes, please.
So, Rahul Harikumar, how have you been? We've missed a week of podcasting.
Yes, we have. Apologies, but actually no, we did upload twice in the week though.
And also we recorded a whole podcast, so the fault is not on us. If anything, the fault is on the viewers.
How do you get to that? How did you manage to pin it on them?
If it isn't our fault, it's got to be someone's fault.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, there we go.
Anyway, enough chit chat. You want to get straight into it?
Yes, let us get straight into it. Rahul Harikumar, why don't
What
you
is
tell
our
us-
unpopular opinion for today? Okay,
Are you going to
unpopular
pick your brain?
opinion. Oh, maybe.
Okay.
Wait, let's go. Unpopular opinion. 2020 was the best year of my life.
Okay. Best year? No,
Best year.
I don't think it's anybody's best year, but it's a pretty darn good year.
Why so?
I mean,
Why is it a good year for you?
personally, it's given me a lot of time to do stuff I love. I mean,
Like this podcast, for example.
there we go. The podcast is one, keeping you entertained every week for the rest of your lives.
Except the last one. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, last week was a bit of an oddity there. Anyway, other than that, I do love spending time with myself, which is by what I mean is I don't like spending time with others.
Fair enough. Speaking for the vast majority there.
Yep. This post was brought to you by Introverts Group. It also has given me time to work on skills I didn't have before. Mainly. Okay, can we skip over that one?
What do you mean?
Because I haven't learned any new skills. I just wanted to sound cool.
Come on, man. At least you said it. The only thing I've developed over this lockdown is it's an addiction to Red Bull. I'm sipping it out of a mug right now. It's not even cold. It's just like straight out of the cabinet.
That's messed up, man. That's messed up. That's like the.
I don't know. It just looks cool, man. It's the only reason I'm drinking at this point.
Personally, I can identify with that because I drink iced tea without it being iced sometimes. People
At
think,
least
"Oh,
it's not
man."
alcohol. At least it's not alcohol.
Yeah.
You could be doing worse things.
I could be.
Although Red Bull is probably just as bad in a way.
Yeah, it probably has the same tax on your health,
Not the same, obviously, but maybe.
depending
You
on
never
what your
know.
health is.
Yeah, let's not get into that. Anyway. Yeah. So you didn't develop any skills. Okay, fine. What else have you done?
I have spent a lot of time with my family, which is a really big upside, which a lot of people are just glancing over. Spending
True.
time with your family is one of them. It's like something people forget to do in the rush of daily life, and I guess this lockdown has really proven to be a time to bond with them And I remember.
And you're forced to as well, so there's really no
Yeah,
choice.
there's really no choice. Like the first, I think 4 5 weeks of lockdown or so, I used to play carom with my mom. Which, let's just say, I won the games, even though some of you might be skeptical of that. And apart from that, again, like I said, it's given me time to do stuff. I cleaned out my room once because after that I just kind of like lost interest. What about
In
you, Rahul?
5 months.
Yeah, in 5 months.
Uh, I haven't cleaned my room. That's one thing I can say.
I'm
And
being.
I spent most of my lockdown playing FIFA Pro Clubs with the boys.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
But
okay. Just before I have like a mini unpopular opinion I want to bring in here.
what is it? What is it?
Guys who play FIFA
Go
automatically
on.
like 6% more unattractive.
Unattractive.
We'll come back to it. Let's get back.
No, no, man. No, we're
No.
not going back to that.
No.
Say it now. Say it now.
Get back to 2020.
Say it now. Say it
Get
now.
back to
Finish it off.
2020. We'll, we'll,
Yeah.
we'll drag it out to another episode. Don't worry. It's a
So
whole thing
apparently
in
I'm
itself.
6% more unattractive now. Fair enough. Okay. And I lost track, man. You caught me off guard with that one.
You're supposed to.
Okay, so I started like 8 different courses. I haven't finished one of them 100%. So that is also underwhelming. So far, nothing's been good actually. I haven't said anything good, and yet I
Yeah,
said it's my best year.
but it hasn't been a bad year. Do you think it's been a bad year for you?
No, it hasn't been a bad year for sure. I think fine. Let's rephrase it. It's not the best year, but it's a decent year. It's different.
It's not everything they're making it out to be.
I'll tell you what it is. Everything was so fast paced. It was getting faster and faster and faster, and now it's just slowed down. And suddenly everyone wants to go out. Everyone wants to get back to college. Everyone wants to get back to school. Yeah.
Telling you, man, the way July and June sped past us, that was insane.
It goes slow and fast at the same time. Like you don't even know.
Like when you
I
want
can't
to.
even tell at this point. Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
for me, online classes started 2 weeks ago, and now it's so slow. The days go by so
So
slow.
every day is a drag.
But until then, I was reliving the same day, every single day.
And that was a drag as well. But then it got over quick at least.
Just not. You're not bored. You have nothing to do.
True. I mean, you just get up and you would think, what's new today? And then you realize nothing.
Nothing.
There used to
Exactly.
be a time of my life. So when do you think this will all blow over?
Uh, I mean, obviously, there's all the news of the vaccines being in like towards the final stages at least of trials, clinical trials.
Uh,
Oh, I don't know. I'd give it maybe 4 months.
4 months.
I'm assume yes.
Like, if I was to go into a coma today and wake up 4 months later, would I wake up to a familiar world?
Slightly more familiar than this.
By slightly, how slightly? Do you think everything will be back on track?
No, I doubt it. It's not going to be that way for a while. No chance. But then again, if vaccines do come,
I mean,
I
if
don't know.
vaccines.
I don't think anybody can continue on this path. Like it's getting harder for everyone. Online classes are shit. They're
True.
just garbage.
Online classes, it's the biggest scam since, I don't know, the Netflix
And we're paying
twisted
the same
brand.
fees. We're paying the same
Exactly.
fees.
Exactly.
I haven't learned shit in 2 weeks. I learned everything on my own, whatever I do know
At
right
least you
now.
learn everything on your own. I'm a day away from my math exam, let's not even talk about it.
Is it? It is already the day of your math exam as we film this.
Holy shit, yes, we are a minute into the day of my math exam.
Good luck.
Oh, thank you. So,
Anyway,
yes, tell me.
do you have anything else to put out there for 2020?
So, people were saying in the first half how if in the second half we do get to a cure or a vaccine or whatever real quick, then we'll make up for the apparently horrendous year we've had by really partying out the rest of it. Which, now that you
Yeah,
think about it, is probably not going to happen.
it's way too late for that.
And overall, I don't think we've had that bad of a year.
it's decent. It's obviously not the best,
True.
but there are pros to it,
I mean,
basically.
like most of the time you're finding excuses to stay inside, right? And when you're given it on a silver platter, it's like the grass is always green on the other side. Obviously,
Yeah.
once you're given it
And
on a
you always
silver,
want what you
yeah,
can't have.
exactly.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Um, you have anything else to put out, or you want to go on to submissions?
2020, 7 out of 10 year. Could be better. Could be a lot worse.
7.
Oh yeah, seven.
I I would give it a 6.5, a 6.5,
That's
which
just.
is a fair rating. Which is a fair rating.
Why not just 6? What part of it puts it between 6 and 7?
My rating system, man. I don't know the criteria.
Alright, my bad, my bad. Looks like I'm
Cool.
in enemy lines now.
Oh wait, 1 second, 1 second.
Yeah,
I'm not
what?
forgetting this. Why does playing pro clubs make you 6%
Oh,
more
okay.
attractive? FIFA,
Coming
sorry,
back to
FIFA.
that. Okay, it makes you 6% more unattractive to the male community because I don't think the female community really cares.
So why are we talking about it then? I don't think either of us are gay. Shouldn't matter to us.
True. So let's just skip it.
Wait, why?
Nah, man. There's like if you do play other games, there's a common notion like that FIFA players are like, you know how
You
oil
play
doesn't.
football. How do you not know how good FIFA is?
I don't play FIFA.
Why?
I don't play FIFA. It's a
What is wrong
garbage
with you if you
game.
don't?
It's a garbage
Okay,
game.
I admit FIFA 20 is trash, FIFA 19 was trash, 18 was trash, but it's still FIFA.
I know, but
You,
it's
it's what you grow
it's
up playing.
it's bent you over and kind of done something to you for the past 3 years. Why are you still on it?
Yeah, but okay, the only FIFA I bought is FIFA 20 in the past 6 years.
And
Okay,
that
so that
must
gives
have
me a
been the
pass.
biggest waste of money you've had in the past 6 years.
Yes, but at least it has something to do.
True, but there's so many other options out there.
Yeah, I do play other games as well.
Oh, then you're in the clear. It's fine. Like I said, FIFA players. You know, like guys who just play
So
FIFA.
let I'd like you to rephrase that. Solely FIFA players, people who don't play any other games, are 6% more attractive. Not people who hop on FIFA and then play GTA at night or something like that. Come on,
Yes, if that helps your case.
fine, whatever you say, man.
Anyway,
Okay,
so just a bit of banter. Don't take it too seriously, Rahul.
the damage has been done. So, forget about that one. Let's get into the submissions for today,
Yeah.
right? Um, okay, let's start off with a nice and deep one.
Hmm.
Can I go?
Yep.
Okay. So the submission is: a friend of mine scratched his balls too hard. Hope he gets better.
Your friend has. He's in a spot where all of us have been at some point. In
I mean, it's
Congress.
not. It's not really a question. It's not a he just said it. Like,
I
okay,
know, but I
cool.
think we should like kind of help him out here. I mean, it's a bit of an issue.
What do you want to do? See a doctor.
See a doctor. I know. Our prayers are with you. Hopefully he scratched with his hands. Anything else might have been a
What
bit
are you
of a
scratching your
stretch.
balls with feet?
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. Anything else might have been a bit of a stretch.
Oh,
Hopefully not a
okay.
lamp or something.
Yeah, man. Get well soon. He has like the sad emoji as well. So
Look at
get
that.
well
The guy
soon,
is
man.
really emotional. Wait a second. He's genuinely sad and he's talking about his guy friend
His
scratching his
friend.
balls. Hmm.
It's a good friend.
Hmm.
It's a good friend. It's a good
Hmm.
friend. It's just a good friend.
Alright, alright.
Oh, it's a good friend. Anyway, that is that. That is one of the worst submissions we've gotten so far.
Hey, what? I think you meant the best.
No, and the worst.
Alright, fine.
Okay. So this one, I'm pretty sure it's directed towards me, unless you also have this. So it is. Tell us about your hypochondria. So do you know what that means?
No, what?
Okay. So hypochondria is. I'm pretty sure it's health anxiety. So so I had this thing when I was younger. I mean, I still have it. It's pretty weird. It's pretty weird. So you know how like the memes and jokes about like WebMD. You Google that you have a headache and you just find out you have brain cancer.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kind of a.
So it's pretty much that, except you don't even need WebMD. So like I think it was when I was about sixth grade or something, and like as soon as I was able to think about diseases and shit, I started to believe that I had everyone. Have you read Three Men in a Boat
What?
at
Three
school?
men in a boat.
Have you read the book? It's a classic. They make you read it in school and shit.
Guess I haven't been to school then.
Fine, man. Anyway, besides the point. So yeah, when I was like a kid, I used to have all these what's it called? Like I would get a headache and I would just think it's brain cancer, and then I would just like sit in bed for like a week thinking I'm gonna die, and I didn't know
Jesus
what to do. I
Christ.
couldn't tell people. Yeah, the thing is, it wasn't just the brain. It went on for like years. I remember in 10th grade, I had like I was just lazy. Okay, like the summer vacation had ended, and I thought like I was feeling tired, and I thought it was blood cancer. And
So,
I think like so far I've had, yeah.
so like relating this to our earlier submission, what if you had really just scratched your balls really badly? What would you think then?
No, that is another thing. So far I've had I've technically, I'm not technically, I don't know what do you call it. I've assumed that I had I'll name it out. I'll list it out. Brain cancer,
Mm-hmm.
blood cancer, as I mentioned. What are
Mm-hmm.
the other ones? Testicular cancer, which I won't get into for the sake of the viewers.
What happened down there
Um,
that made you think you had?
I don't
I mean,
know, man.
I think the
I
viewers
I
want to
used to
know.
read a lot of shit.
Read a lot. What?
I used to read about diseases a lot when I was a kid. And the thing is, there's always like a trigger for it. You know what I mean? Like I was watching Wipeout one time. Okay,
Yeah.
Wipeout. And so this one dude, he comes on the show and he's like, I was diagnosed with surprisingly Wipeout. Wipeout doesn't even have sad contestants. Why was Wipeout? That is strange. Anyway, so this guy shows up on Wipeout and he's telling the story about how he's diagnosed with testicular cancer when he's 14 or 17. And I remember I was around the same age, 14 or something at the time. And I was like, okay, what if I have it as well?
That is a
And then
valid
like,
point. Guys, if you're 14 to 17, you might have testicular cancer.
yes, so get that shit
Jesus
checked.
Christ, I'm in between 14 and 17, aren't I?
Oh, stay safe,
It's a pretty sad time for me. Anyway.
stay alert. Yeah. Okay, that's testicular cancer. Oh yeah, the board exams, 12th grade board exam. I had like chest pain. I didn't know what it was,
Mm-hmm.
but apparently, if you have a disease, you don't have heart. Like your chest doesn't really hurt. It's mostly like irregular heartbeats and shit like that. But I actually wrote the whole board exam in 12th thinking I had a heart disease and that I could get a heart attack. And this is 12th grade, by the way. At this time,
What's
I
that, like
should
2 years
know basic
back?
biology. How old am I now? Yeah, it's 2 years back. It's crazy. Like I know that I know the symptoms of shit, at least basic stuff, and you still just think, okay, I have this disease, and it like affects with your whole life.
It's,
It's crazy,
yeah, that
and
sounds a bit
it's a real
insane.
thing. Like health anxiety is actually a real thing. It's pretty common,
What about whatever
I
the
think.
opposite of health anxiety is? I
Not
tend
caring
to,
about anything if you have
yeah,
it.
that's it's a bit of an issue I have, especially because I used to catch fevers quite often when I was younger, and
Hmm.
whenever I catch a fever, I would find the ultimate urge to go play sport, whatever it is. I would like to run or something.
Okay, but let's say hypothetically you had like a massive headache. It stays for a week or something.
Uh huh.
Would you not feel like you need to get it checked?
I have okay, like if I had a headache for a week, I'm pretty sure everybody in my family would be concerned. But then like three, four
No, but
days.
there are the thing is there are other things. I remember I had a headache for a week, okay,
Okay.
and obviously like, it was really bad. I couldn't even lift my head off the bed. It was
What
that
the
bad.
heck? Yeah.
Yeah, so you naturally think it's something very serious because it's that painful, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whoever like So I went to the doctor. It turned out it was just like a stress headache, and the stress was probably caused because of me thinking it was something serious. You know what I
Oh
mean?
my god, we're just adding fuel to the fire here. Rahul, hi, come up.
Yeah,
Because
it's like yeah, but that's actually a thing though. Like people not caring about anything. Like you might actually just like find something somewhere and you're just like, okay, it's nothing,
yeah,
when it
I
could be
used to do
something.
that. I used to do that. I used to do that a lot.
Yeah, so like it beats it. Like I wish I could be the guy who didn't care about like having diseases and stuff like that, but I don't know. It has its negatives as well.
I know. I'm pretty sure there'd be a point at some point where like your hypochondria kind of like I don't know pays off, where you probably did have something major or someone did have something major when they thought they didn't.
Hmm. But they do say that like psychological stuff. Actually, like I've always believed that if you think you have something for long enough, you end up actually getting it, or the opposite. Like the probability becomes less of you guessing right. I don't know, man. It's a
It's a
whole thing.
weird world.
Very weird, very weird. Okay. You want to just move on then?
Yeah, let's move.
So that was speaking about hypochondria. Yeah. Okay, okay. This one I feel like it you need help. Whoever sent this in. Okay. So the submission is I sometimes find myself eating chalk.
What the
Not
heck?
huge amounts, but I love the taste. Should I get help? You know?
Immediate answer would be yes. But I'd
What
love to know
help does he
what it
get?
tastes like and what part of that taste you seem to really appreciate.
Okay, two things. First of all, it doesn't smell too bad, okay?
I didn't even think it.
But
What? Does it have a smell?
I vaguely like recollect chalk smell. It's
I
been
don't even
ages
think
since I was in a
it's
classroom.
strong enough to notice.
No, you could sniff it. Like I don't, you can't notice from like the back of the room. It's chalk.
You could sniff it.
You can sniff it. You could go near it and smell it
Yeah,
if
okay.
you wanted to. I'm not saying I do that.
Alright. I'll take your word for it.
You could sniff chalk. You could sniff chalk. What's wrong with that?
I didn't say anything. Let's continue.
Yeah, man. Jeez. Okay. So okay, second one. Have you ever like? Do you have that thing where you like? I was never able to write with chalk on the blackboards because it's
I have
so.
the constant fear of it screeching. I'd never go near it.
It's not even the. I don't care about the sound. Like I can imagine scratch. I don't even have nails in the first place, and I still can't scratch the blackboard with my fingers.
It's the sound and the texture, everything together
That
just
yeah,
makes
the
it a
texture,
whole
the
mess.
feeling is what. Yeah,
It's a
it's
whole
so
mess.
disgusting.
They need to
There
change
should be.
blackboards.
I mean, they most people have. I think most schools have whiteboards right now.
Maybe.
But then people just end up sniffing the markers. So either way, it's either eat chalk or sniff whiteboard
Uh,
markers.
you must
What is
ask
wrong
him.
with people?
You must ask apparently a resident stationery expert what that tastes like because I've never tasted a whiteboard marker myself.
No one tastes whiteboard marker. I'm pretty sure it's toxic. You smell it
My man over here loves the taste of chalk. Why not whiteboard markers?
because you don't die eating chalk. I hope.
I'm pretty sure he's willing to take the risk. What if the
Oh,
taste?
fair enough. If you're eating chalk, what more do you have to?
I know there's nothing left to risk. It's in or out now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some addiction factor in that. I want to confess something here. I want to confess something.
Does that have
I
something
will
to do with
probably get a lot
chalk?
of stick for this. I'm pleading. Just don't insult me on this. But when I was young, I used to love the taste of soap. Any kind of soap, hand wash or the
What
bar.
the heck? I just used to wash my hair with soap.
No, that's a pretty normal thing. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not good for you apparently, but
Yeah,
I've
apparently
seen people do it.
it's so easy though. Why else would you?
You could just get shower gel. It's soap and it's used for your hair as well,
I
body
don't
and
want
hair.
gel. I want something I can hold, I can feel, It's a whole experience.
That
sounded
doesn't make any
weird.
sense.
That sounded a bit
Yeah, it
weird.
sounded weird also.
Uh,
No, you said it with so much passion. Like,
yeah,
I want something can hold.
that probably shouldn't have been that intense sounding. In retrospect,
Erotic.
okay, we've we've gone there. Now there's no getting out of it.
Okay, but come on. Look, soap smells good. So you have a reason to taste it.
Especially Medimix, best smelling soap of all time.
Is it? Is it? Is it?
It's
You know how I don't know if it's just me, but when other people like come out of the shower, it smells good. But when you come out of the shower, you can't smell it yourself.
I can't smell it on my
Oh, is that a thing? I thought it was just
yeah.
me.
Nope, it's a thing. It's like I
That's
always wonder
strange.
how
That's very
they do
strange.
it.
But I mean, do what? They're just like essentially taking a shower on their own. I always used to think that they just like scrub twice as hard.
I know
So I
something.
used to do that. Like I used to waste a whole bar of soap in one shower, and nothing. It's strange.
I'll
It's
tell you
strange.
the
It's strange.
biggest scam. I'll tell you the biggest scam. The biggest scam has got to be Pear's soap.
Why though? It smells good. It smells good.
I would go into the shower, I would use it, and by the time I left the shower, the soap would be
It
half
is
the
done.
quantity that it
Uh,
carried.
But pears, like it looks different. You can just tell it's a weird kind of soap.
Yeah, you know, a soap's not good when you can see right through it.
Mm.
And that, my ladies, is how you choose a husband as well.
Why don't know? I don't get it. I don't get it. Please explain to me.
See right through it. Come on, man. How much more clear does it have to be?
Oh,
See what I did there?
come on. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. It took me a while. Took me a while.
I did something after that as well. I think you missed that as well. Oh my god, Raul.
Did I?
How much more clear
Shit,
does it have to
man.
be?
All I got is the soap. What? I didn't hear after that.
It's alright, it's alright. Sometimes.
I'll look at it in post production, man.
Yeah.
I'll watch the video back myself.
It's good
Maybe I'll
stuff.
pick it up then.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you want to tell this dude, the chalk eater?
You should probably get. I don't see why you need help. You could do it yourself. Just stop eating chalk. Whoever your chalk supplier is, just stop meeting up with them. Go to rehab or something.
Rehab for chalk. Sweet. All right, that is that. Let's go. What is next? What does being in love feel like?
I see both of us are
What does it feel like?
at crossroads here because we don't know what to say.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
The best way to describe it would be overrated. But what does it feel like?
What does it feel like? Not what it should be rated as.
I feel like both.
I
have the
don't
same
know.
answer.
What is your answer?
I wish overrated was a feeling. Because that's what it would feel like.
You wouldn't know in the moment. That's why it's overrated.
Exactly. I tell you what it does.
I don't know, man. You could speak about families. It doesn't have to be a relationship.
Yeah, I was not even thinking relationship.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That was the first thing that came to my mind.
maybe. Huh.
Okay, come on. So you have to know if it's your family.
You know, like after you use sanitizer, the cooling feeling.
That's what you describe it as?
Oh no, I'm just saying that's probably better.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Should probably try eating sanitizer sometime.
Probably. It's pretty
Smells
uplifting.
good, smells
Yeah,
good.
It smells good.
2% alcohol if you're an alcoholic. You can get any sauce you want.
You'd probably die from that. Please don't try that. We don't
I doubt it.
endorse. No, some people have died from it. They drank sanitizer somewhere in the north.
Really?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was after the COVID thing as well.
Yep.
What state of mind do you have to be to do that? It's just sad. It's just sad. I can't even laugh at it.
You're not supposed to.
Tragic. Where's the guy from?
I don't know. It's not a guy. It was a group of guys.
Wow. How much sanitizer do they even have?
Don't know.
Imagine how much
Yeah,
sanitizer you'd
glass
have
of
to drink. It's mad.
Yeah, now that you
Insane.
imagine a glass full of sanitizer, it is pretty scary.
I mean, a drop. You just smell the drop and you can feel like how strong it is.
True. How on earth do you, in your right mind, drink a whole thing and not realize something's wrong?
That's the thing. Right mind.
It's like if Mr. Chalk got into cocaine or something.
The chalk dude, man. I think it's his last submission. Okay. Is that it?
Is
Do you
that
want to
it?
talk about this more? We didn't say shit about it actually. We never even mentioned the whole what does love feel like.
Oh yeah.
We just
Oh
spoke about
shit.
sanitizer.
I'm sorry, my dude. Whoever wanted to know what love felt like, I'll tell.
I doubt it's a dude. I doubt it's a dude.
Yeah, let's not
Yeah,
jump to
that's incredibly
conclusions here.
sexist. Damn.
Let's not. No, no,
Well,
no, no, no. Come on.
I'm willing to say if we get cancelled, it's gonna be because some of the shit you say can't be spoken about on the podcast.
Literally,
I'll say that much.
first thing that came to my mind was dude. I think for most people it would be dude. Why would you think it's a girl?
Really?
Yeah, tell me why you think
You
it's a girl.
think a dude is asking you what true love feels like?
Yeah, go ahead. It's probably
To
a
be
dude.
spoken about on a podcast with two random fools?
It's probably a dude who ate chalk.
Yeah, that's probably a dude. That's all. That's
Look at
obviously a
that.
dude.
Look at that. How do you know that? I know a lot of girls who love chalk.
Do you? Who
Yeah.
loved eating chalk or loved writing with chalk? Those are two different things.
Look, let's not get into the specifics. Yeah, I know a lot of girls who love chalk. So isn't that incredibly sexist?
I
to
love
say to be
chalk.
a
I'm
guy?
not. I love chalk. I'm not putting it into my diet and then eating it 3 times a day.
I'm not gonna mention whether the girls love to eat chalk or not. But I'm just
All the
saying,
girls are watching. Comment if you like to eat chalk or not. If you made it this far, so we'll probably get like one comment.
maybe
But yeah, so what? So what? We appreciate that one comment.
one comment keeps us going.
There's always the first comment in the video is always some bot like
Yeah, I swear.
123
It gives you a
sex.com.
timestamp. Yeah.
The same guy. It's not even a different bot. It's the same goddamn bot.
It's like, nah, man. This channel probably just needs a bot, a single one. Why bother
I remember
spamming
we
bots?
we just stopped replying to him. We actually replied to the guy in the first video.
Yeah.
Just gave
I think
up.
I replied to him in the last one as well.
Fair enough. Anyone counts, man. Anyone counts.
Sure.
Oh, so on that note, if you are watching, actually, leave a comment saying I love to eat chalk, just so we know who's actually watching.
I mean, but if you genuinely love eating chalk, add an exclamation mark at the end.
That's too confusing, man. That's too confusing. They're probably gonna stop commenting as a whole. It doesn't matter if you actually do or not. We'll keep that
How would we
confidential.
know? How would we know?
We wouldn't. That's why I said it doesn't matter.
Fine. But back to Mrs. or Mr. Love's comment.
Come on, it's Mrs. It's Mrs.
How
I am sexist in that regard. I don't care. I'm willing to bet money on it, although there's no way to prove it.
Alright. Let's just assume it's a Mrs. So, how would that change your answer?
It wouldn't. It wouldn't at all.
So, we just.
My answer is for nothing. Yes, that's the point of this podcast.
There we are.
That is what we do on Controversial Conversation.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
You couldn't have.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't think we have a clear answer. We're beating on the bush for like 20 minutes. We haven't said shit about this one.
I don't know,
The person who's watching probably clicked off at this point. So there's really no point answering that. Maybe we'll come back to it after like 20 episodes with an answer.
Maybe if one of us.
Maybe.
Maybe if one of us gets to experience love all over again. Rahul Harikumar,
All over again.
would you volunteer for that?
All over again.
Hey, come
That-
on, man. Let's just say we've had it before. Okay, let's not reveal whether or not it's actually happened. Yeah, that
Okay,
will- that
fine,
will be
I see
so
what you're-
legit.
I could not otherwise. Fair enough. Maybe one of us will have an answer in 20 episodes. So keep watching for 20 episodes to find out.
Maybe. I'm not promising anything because I don't have promises
True.
to keep.
Why do you say that?
I was just. Let's not even bother. Let's skip.
Let's finish it off. Let's finish it off. Next one. We're actually almost out of submissions. Okay.
Please, submit stuff. Why is it so difficult? It takes you 2 minutes to think
Nah,
of something.
there's no point putting it here. No one's gonna do it. No one's gonna come from YouTube.
this is
We'll take
stupid.
care. We'll take care of it. Yeah. Anyway, bro, the cough.
Cough is
COVID.
back again.
Yep. First time. Anyway, okay. We're wasting a lot of time. So, Tarun, what are your thoughts on Tinder/Bumble?
We've done this one,
Have we?
haven't we?
Have we?
I think it.
We have not.
We've gotten to the bits of the last one, like the beginning.
Okay. So we've just found out that Tarun doesn't even watch his own videos.
No, I do. I edited the thing. Come on, you're kidding.
I think you didn't even realize I had to re-edit it after you did, and then I cut out the part because it was only bits. So you've just given our audience incentive to not watch it, because even the podcasters themselves don't watch the podcast.
God, when I uploaded the bits video, the part where we talk about Tinder/Bumble for a bit made it in.
I know, man. I took it out because it's not
That's
enough.
on you. That's on you.
Yes, it is on me.
I was the first person.
I'm just
to watch
saying.
it.
I'm just saying you didn't watch the final video when it came out on YouTube.
I did, man.
No,
I did.
you clearly didn't.
I did.
Just accept it. We can go on to the question.
I'm pretty sure.
Just
I
accept
did.
it.
I
Tell your audience you screwed up and that they shouldn't follow the same path that you did.
I did. I swear on God. Maybe it skipped. Okay, maybe it skipped. But then I remember watching that video at least 10 times because I had to actually make the video.
Yeah, the
and
views.
putting it out.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying you made the video.
And then
You send it to
made
me.
the video.
Yeah. Because you forgot to change the camera angle.
And you didn't tell me.
Because I assumed you'd watch your own videos, man. Come on.
That's not true. That's just not true. Anyway, we've kind of lost the plot here.
Yeah. You have.
Not me.
So I was
not me,
asking you-
not me.
Fine, it was me. For the sake of the podcast, it was me. I lost the plot. Can we move on?
Let's not bring the podcast into this. I think it's the viewers' fault.
What are your thoughts on Tinder/Bumble?
Personally, it's the viewers' fault.
Are you going to speak on it or not?
Okay, Tinder/Bumble. Tinder is great, I'd say.
So you used it?
I haven't used it.
Okay.
But apparently the UI is really good.
The UI is good. Okay.
And
I'm pretty sure that's not what they meant. That's not what they meant.
hey, it's got a little something for everyone, you know.
Okay, fine. Fair enough.
I mean, especially if you're like a senior citizen or something, the app's got to be easy to use.
True. Have you used Bumble?
No.
So how can you say the UI of Bumble is not?
The UI of Bumble, no comment on that. I hope the developers are not watching.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't think they do either.
Yeah.
Anyway, what are your thoughts on the app itself? Let's not get into the technical aspect of it.
It's I think recollecting from what I said last time, it's due to the whole lockdown and everything. It's a kind of like,
It's booming.
it's not only booming, it's also kind of like a gift because it's helped people meet other people that they wouldn't usually meet in a circumstance where they can't really meet anyone.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think it's not even like just about dating. It's just connecting with people.
exactly, like
You could make friends. You
might find a good
Not-
friend on Tinder.
Yeah, not everybody opens with "Hey, wanna smash." I don't think people say that anymore, do they? Is that a thing? Like it took 2020?
I wouldn't know, Rahul. Like, come on.
No, of course you wouldn't.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I don't. I haven't heard that line in decades, in years. I haven't lived for decades.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Anyway, Tinder/Bumble, Tinder or Bumble, it's become
Like I
the
said,
norm.
It's good.
I say it's good as well because
It's the automatic
People-
step.
in like a few years ago, people didn't use it as much,
Yep.
and now it's picking up. It's picking up quickly in India. the culture has changed of the country. I sound old, but it's the truth. It
Don't
is
lie.
much more common than it was before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a good thing for people who are like looking to expand to meet new people.
There's no
I have
need.
never seen somebody who's been married on Tinder, but then again, I haven't seen a lot of people who use Tinder.
I've never met anyone who used Tinder, like who's even
No, I've
meeting
met a
up.
lot. What am I
No, no.
saying?
I've
The
never
prob the
met.
problem is, hmm?
I've never met anyone who's together because of Tinder.
Yeah, exactly. I've seen loads of people on Tinder, but
Yep.
all I see are like hookups and shit like that. Haven't seen anyone date through Tinder.
Mm-hmm. Hookups where they're like, I'm assuming, go and play like Lego or something.
That is what hookup means. Yes,
Yes.
Lego played it. They should have an app for that.
Yeah. Lego mates or something. I think we're onto something here.
Yeah, that silence was long enough to dismiss that idea.
Okay, fine.
Anyway,
It was a pretty
uh,
long silence. Stuff got really intense during that time.
I
Anyway,
had to convey a point.
I think we're at the
Yeah,
end
so
of this rather special podcast where we've been really. I don't even know, like.
random. I would say
Yeah.
random. It started off very real, very slow, and then we went on to somebody scratching his balls, which actually came before. Now that I think about it, and then we went on to chalk eating, which is not a good hobby. Don't do that. What else we talk about?
I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some revelation where chalk is good for your immunity or something, and then that guy will
I
just come
doubt
and
it. What is
arrest
chalk?
us.
What is chalk made of?
I don't know. Chalk's made of chalk, I'm assuming. Isn't chalk
Cocaine.
something? Isn't chalk something in and of itself?
Good question. What is chalk?
Holy
Where does
fuck.
chalk come from?
Pretty sure it comes from some type of stone.
Okay, look. So if chalk is what you find in the classrooms, where does that? You can't say chalk is chalk.
I think we're getting deeply philosophical here.
With chalk.
Are we all chalk?
The cake memes one.
That was pretty lame. I don't know about you, but
It
that was
was
pretty lame.
it was not funny. It was
It
not
was not
funny. It was just
funny.
everywhere.
It was
And I don't
everywhere.
see it now any. I don't see it anywhere now. It's just like it was a 2 day thing and then just
Haha.
vanishes.
Cake looking real. Haha. Must share. Ha
I
ha ha.
are those things? Are those videos real though?
Probably.
It looks so real.
I
I
don't
mean,
think it's
fair
really
play. They
that.
look cool.
Yeah. How
Like
come? How
they've
come?
cut a packet of Doritos open.
I like when I asked for a football on my like 8th birthday, like a football shaped cake. How come they couldn't even get the circle right? How come there's all of a sudden there's cakes that were for all shapes and
Oval.
sizes?
Yeah. Wow. Oh my god. I feel like every football player has had one football related cake in their lifetime.
And none of them have ever been circle.
That's true. I was like I jumped on the football pitch bandwagon, the whole football field, so that was all rectangular, which is the default cake shape. So I was playing it safe.
Like how
Hmm.
hard could it be to make a circular cake?
Have you made a cake ever?
No,
So it could be hard.
could be. Chalk cake. Now that's an interesting proposition. Anyway, with that statement, I think we have reached the end of our creative abilities.
Yeah, we began with chalk. We're concluding with chalk right now.
We are all chalk. We are all slaves to chalk.
But then wouldn't
What?
what is a slave? Look, you can't be slaves to chalk because we're also chalk. We'd be slaves to ourselves.
Don't you think that's what I meant?
No, I didn't think that's what you meant. Anyway, it doesn't matter what you meant, man. We'll never know. Cool.
Yeah.
Do you want to wrap things up? Do you want to wrap things up?
Yes, I do want to wrap things up, but I think you should do it because I've been doing it for literally ever.
Okay, fair enough. So, guys, that was episode 7 of Controversial Conversation. I hope it's 7. I don't want to make that
It's
mistake
probably
on
it's
100
probably
subscriber special.
it's Probably 6, but I think we forgot to upload in a week. I mean, we had to not upload in a week due to the viewers.
Technically, for us, it is episode 7 because we did record episode 6. It just didn't work out.
That's on you guys.
That's on you guys. It's not a technical difficulty on our side. It's just you guys. Anyway, thank you very much for 100 subscribers. We would appreciate if you sent in more submissions because we are running low. If you can't tell, we're eating shit about chalk these days. So send in more submissions. Share the video. For God's sake, share the video. We need subscribers. We need likes. We need views. That's really all we do this for. The cash.
We're like hoes.
Yeah. Go like diggers, if that's a term.
Maybe.
Anyway. So once again, thank you for all the subscribers, all the love you've given us, all the shout outs people have posted on Instagram. We appreciate every single one of them. I reply to every single one of them. Mainon, do you?
Yes, I do.
Are you as grateful as me?
Of course I do.
Yeah, but he doesn't watch his own podcast, so I can't be sure these days.
That's on the viewers as well. Let's not forget.
No, it's not. No,
That's
it's
on the
not.
viewers.
Anyway, on that note, thank you for watching episode 7. Stay tuned for the next one. We upload every Saturday at 12 p.m.
At 12 p.m. if you live in India, that is.
12 p.m. IST. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next episode.
Signing out.